Alright, we're back up. I'm gonna start loading the game up. Got everything going. Nah, the problem that I just had is, if you can't tell, I'm scanning my computer the whole time, and one of the things went off down here, and I found out what the problem was with that. But before I start, let me see if this ever got fixed. See, I don't know what's going on here, so I'll figure it out one way or another, but here we go. Alright, be back in a second while this loads. Alright, let's get this rolling. Before I started, I tried something and it did fix the problem with the game, so we're good to go on. All music should have been turned off. Double check that. Yep, music off. Alright. Get back to making this look pretty. Hello, watcher. There we go. It's pretty again. Pretty as it's gonna get.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if this douche has what he says he has.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
He wasted my time. Now somebody gonna have to die.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. Do you know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
No.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Ah, the door locked on me. What do I do?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Double check everything. Alright, here we go. You gonna come out?
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy
Well,
man.
guys,
and
if you
without
really
any
like
seeming
my
effort,
streaming,
she changed all that.
give me a
Zane felt
thumbs up
good
or
for
a
the
thumbs
first
down
time
if you
in
don't
his
like it.
life.
Subscribe
Everything
if you'd
she
like to
did
see
was
more.
another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing.
Hey, Becky, I'm
And
back.
best of all, she made the words flow.
Something happened to the
Strong
computer and I
sharp.
fixed that
She
problem.
was his muse.
That's why I had to run. But now the game's fixed. I think somebody kicked the case. But look. Looks good again, huh? Kick y'all's asses. Go away. It's a fuel tank. Let the flashlight refill. There. I have to worry about them when I go in. So if you get an Xbox One or an Xbox 360, you can get this game from GameStop or something like that. You know that, Becky?
What the hell?
Ooh, spooky.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Turned off all the power. Scary thought. Does that look like fun? I hear you. Trust no one in the dark. Did you hear that, Becky?
Some of the taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind.
Guess you
And so
luck,
rather
Becky.
than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Cool. I'm snacking on nothing. Look, a tree came down. I love this story. Reese's peanut butter cups only. Ah, crap. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, Becky, and whoever was just here. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright, you ready for a fight?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Just gotta get rid of these black spots. The reason I'm doing that. I don't think I've ever gone back here. Well, there's a reason why I never went back here. There's no reason to come back here. Blech. Those flashbangs, I love them. That's why I like them. Alright, gonna hang here for a second. Let that go back up. Alright. Glad everything got fixed when I had to plug in a few things on the inside of the PC. But in case you're wondering how I found that out, Becky, see this? With the Logitech software, you can monitor your PC through your phone or whatever. And my RAM it went nuts. It's foggy and look, a page. Yay, a page.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker.
Welcome.
Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
I was afraid my RAM,
all the evidence,
one of my RAM sticks fried, but it didn't.
A federal agent.
Yeah, going in a creepy tunnel. Yeah, flashbangs. Okay.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Hang on, checking on my woman. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Where you coming from? Where you coming from? I would like to blast you with this. Come in here, I dare you. I'm a little bit lost. I'm in the light, ass. Okay. Alright. Hey, King. I'm alright tonight. I had to do some work. Started streaming earlier, and the graphics were really bad, so I found out why, and I had to replug the RAM in. So how you doing, King? Ooh. Where are you buttheads at? I've been killing a bunch of you. Alright, cool. Cool. Sorry, it took me a minute to see that, man. Ugh.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
New guys. Alright, come on. I'm not gonna run out of this because of you. New kind of enemy. He's a douche. Ah, gotta replace my batteries. Oh. So anything new going on, man? And you can hear the sounds tonight, right? Come in here, I dare y'all.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
I don't know why the sound wasn't working. Well, I did kind of figure it out. My headphone drivers went bad. I had to reinstall them, and everything went back to normal, and I can actually hear it now, too. Don't shit at me now. Ass monkey. Didn't ask for that. Let me jump through the window. What? Oh, you got the BioShock HD games on there? My BioShock games are
Things were never as
disabled
simple
right
in
now.
real life as in
I told them
fiction.
to do
I'd
something,
lost
and I'm going
count
to
of
try
the
to
times
install
I'd
it and
wished there'd be a
put it on there
clear
here pretty
reason for
soon.
my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
There. See, he's a writer. Funny thing is, this guy that is the actor for Alan, he is an out-of-work actor in Sweden, and they hired him to do the voice and the look-alike. But he played on shows like soap operas and stuff. I need more ammo. Give me guns.
Doc sat down heavily. He examined Barry and Rose. Barry was already recovering. Rose was another story. She was conscious, but she was barely present, almost delirious.
Yeah, you can
disturbed,
beat him again.
touched in the head, they used to say. It wasn't the first time Doc had seen someone in such a state, but it had been over 30
So,
years.
King, what do you think of this game?
Doc poured himself a stiff drink. He hadn't forgotten a thing.
That thing's gonna come to life here in a moment. Takes so much light to kill these things. Ah! There's one more that's gonna come to life. Jesus. Okay, time to go hide. Ah, dick. Let that refill. God, I hate those poltergeists. That's the only bad thing about professional. They force you to use up all of your batteries so quick. That steam engine's gonna be my nightmare here in a minute. Oh, shit. Told you it was gonna be my nightmare. No, I'm not afraid of anything. What I wouldn't give for something to just take them out. Alright. Where could my safe haven be? You dick! Get me inside this building. I will. Any day now. The last battery I used. Probably like Stephen King's Clown is more scary than giant spiders. Fuck it, I had to use a battery. Tired of waiting.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus.
What do you
but I
think,
managed
Scarier
to read
King?
some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Yeah, take that damn thing. Bad ghost. Knocking down trees. Don't you know they can be turned into paper? Nah, I think Stephen King's It Clown is pretty damn demented as hell. Y'all able to see me better tonight?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Always that heavy breathing.
Birds.
What are you doing? Ah, shit. Bye, bird. Whew. Hey Trey, I'm back playing this and I got the graphics fixed now. But the RAM was acting up and I had to re-plug them in. This is how I found out. This is a Logitech program that allows you to see how your computer's doing. The GPU is in the middle, RAM's at the bottom, and that is the CPU on top.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice?
The haunting sounds.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie.
So what's going on now,
into the
Trey?
night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Did any of your stuff get sold on eBay yet? Nice. Players. Yay. I can hold them off a bit. Instead of getting pummeled. Get this page.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of this grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under
Oh, there's not many
spell
people
already.
around here in
You do what you
Lancaster.
have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh, I had to be in the wrong damn spot, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, Becky. Why don't you answer that question yourself? Look, a way out and I can't go. To keep going this way.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Ugh. Make sure I have the right button. Once I can get them to fix the problem with Bioshock's updates, I'll be able to play Bioshock on here again. About the only one I can play right now is Bioshock Infinite. If that's what you want to see after I get done with Alan Wake, I'll be more than happy to play it. Pretty good game. It's long, but it's good. That's not reassuring. Okay.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
So, King, when you played this, did you really like it? Alright, so y'all want to hear a pretty funky, funny story that happened back a few years ago when I was working as a cable installer? Shit, I used that too early.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Didn't come from anywhere. Good luck and what? Chicken?
Shit.
Can I just get to this guy already? No. Still got a ways to go. The game wants to prolong it. But that's fine. I'll kill it if it gets in my way. Word is the word. Alright, whoever's here, if you're enjoying the stream, give me a thumbs up. If you're not liking it, give me a thumbs down. And if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscriptions help me to know that y'all would like to see more. I have a bad feeling. Oh, you dick. I got a bigger gun than you got it for fighting with. Break. I could go for some good weapons, but no. Cauldron Lake. They're not poltergeists, they're just the taken. They're taken by darkness. I did not call you Google.
Starting with one from Wikipedia.
I don't know why Google just popped up on my phone. Alright, that's good. You threw me out some goodies. I thank you. Flare guns and flash grenades are my favorite weapons in this game.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found
So
their
you're gonna
car
try to
parked
find a
at
way
the
to
end
get
of the
this
road by
game for
Cauldron
your
Lake.
PC?
It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Matt stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
The boss won't be happy. What do you do with a bad boss? Kick their ass. Damn it, I can't go up there. Anybody else get the bad feeling of the Blair Witch? Mine. Oof. Damn it to hell! Alright, you wanna play like that? I can do the same damn thing. Except for I got a bigger gun. What? What happened, Trey? Alright. Yeah. I didn't really
Like
forget
a
about it. I
sinkhole
forgot
remote,
I needed
I
to hold
thought
on
I
to
could
a
make out the
flashbang for
spot where
that
the
area.
island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It just had to be a boat. It just
I was
had
close
to be a
now.
boat.
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were gelling. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it.
What time is it?
I had to give you a
1:14.
sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, it's late! The boss didn't know who he messed with! I didn't know! I swear, I didn't know! We don't have a wife! We don't know where she is! She's probably drowned! We just said we had her to make him play ball, you see? To get him writing for us! Please! Please!
Yeah, that dude was lying. There's Thomas. And now something else is coming. I said no music.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it. I will be streaming this again tomorrow since I don't have to redo the computer. Found that problem, but I gotta find out why one of these problems y'all are fixing to see is going on again. But it just doesn't make sense. This is happening. I don't know why. But if I use Explorer, I have no problem. Well, now I do. What the hell? I didn't have this problem earlier. Let's see. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on, but my browsers are acting up. I don't know why. But other than that, I'm good. Alright, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I am Badfish. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. Y'all have a good night or a good day whenever you watch this. And y'all have a fun time gaming. Peace out.